Hello, everyone. I want to say something to y'all, and I want to let you know. I'm a positive person. I love people, but when it comes to when wrong and unjust, I don't like that. I ain't gonna sit here and say nothing like everybody else do and adapt. I can't do that because we are here to make change in this planet. If we don't stand up, we don't get the rules, and nobody knows what we really want, people. Then we get lost, and when laws and everything get changed, and we're sitting up here taking all this abuse, but we never speak it, we never say nothing. Change happens when someone decides that they can stand up and don't have to worry about, well, you stood up and I'm going to take your life, allegedly. It's not about being mental because you speak up for yourself. It's being, I'm tired and it's time for change. Change occurs when we change our thinking. Just like when, back in the day, we have babies by men and we stuck with the child and they didn't even help pay a dime. I remember time that happened to me. I didn't get paid no child support with my kids. I took care of them myself. I was told I asked for bicycles and I was told off, and I never went back to ask for nothing else. I went ahead and did what I had to do, even though what happened, I had dignity to understand that's a man has to make a choice. Sometimes they want that bank that's connected to the kids, the spiritual bank. And they'll rob of your kids' bank and live off of them and all the riches they got, and don't realize that you getting it through them, your blessings too. I was so blessed for my children and I love all of them. But there's always someone wants to go out there. I got exes and it wasn't even my ex technically. I don't even know how that went around the streets. It's just because, people call soulmates and your soulmate. That was not, a soulmate gonna be real with you. They ain't gonna try to set you up. They ain't gonna try to sacrifice you. We supposed to work together as a team. That wasn't the point. This person was taking and doing things that they had no business doing, allegedly. And this could be anybody I'm talking about. Don't get your head thinking y'all know everything, because you don't know my life. I keep telling everybody, I don't want somebody else's man. I didn't want somebody to sleep with everybody else and they got both sexes. They like, why do I want somebody that likes both sexes? And I say this publicly. That person run around and ruined my name. Called me all kinds of names. Put me on they said things is on the dark webs that, you think I don't know what you done. It was just evil. But it was okay because I took those punches because I'm better than that. I don't have to tell nobody in the world me being miserable, me being sad. I'm proud of my life. I accomplished so many things at 57, about to be 58, and I am blessed. And I am thankful for having this human experience and knowing how to love. And I had to learn how to, the biggest word I learned in life, and I had to learn something with my haters, is stop giving a fuck. They did that to me. My haters made me start standing up for myself because they thought that you could keep spitting over somebody. You afraid, you a sucker, you ain't nothing. You won't stand up for yourself. Yes, I will. I stand up for all. I believe in justice and judgment on this planet when you do people wrong. And people run around saying that you mental because you speak up and because you talk and you don't know who I'm talking to. I talk to Most High, the universe that was made, that gives karma and dishes it out. And if you don't believe in karma, that's you. Mother Earth that has this planet, Most High, the one that even put it together, people don't understand. In the beginning, they don't want to say that they believe allegedly in magic. Nobody wants to believe in magic. But there's people that do it. That's how they make their riches. And we have been blind so long, allegedly. And then they use it at their advantage and take everything from the innocent. And then you wonder why you can't see past reality, because you can't be open-minded, because we came here, our memory was erased so we wouldn't remember certain things of the past until it's time. I'm not here to act like I'm scary. people say I'm scary. No, I'm just speaking facts. I'm telling you who I was and who I've been all along. The problem is people thought you can just F somebody over and they ain't got to say for nothing they do. Oh, I'm sorry. No, sorry don't mean nothing. Actions mean something. Your actions and what you do from learning from the experience. That's all I was trying to say. You got to learn from your mistakes. You got to go forward and make change on the things. What are you changing in this world besides keeping your mouth closed? Don't go over there. I'm not going to say nothing. I stay to myself and don't bother nobody. And people will say you this and you that. You don't know me. You don't have a clue what a peaceful person that love people. See, your problem is love has been so terminated and tortured people, hurt people when you start loving somebody. Love can be a curse to some people. That's true. I believe love keeps you bound to things that you shouldn't do, especially when it's time to walk away. But you got to look at loyalty and look for faithfulness and look for what is we done together to make change. What have we changed in our life to help our family and other people? Sometimes these generational curses was hard, man. They were taking people to the point where they destroy lives and incest and all this other stuff and secrets of why is y'all so ashamed of who you are? If you like same sex, that's what you like. But you live in the dark because you scared of being judged. That's what's wrong with people. You not getting a sentence. You cannot put me in that box. You can try. You can't condemn me of what I did not know that I had to watch out for. You can't condemn me for that. Most High, the one that created the whole creator of Mother Earth, there's a lot of things about the creator that put us here to learn a lesson. Actually learn a lesson and do our mission. But we're too stuck in this, I gotta have that man. I can't, if I lose that man, I'm gonna lose everything. I can't lose my man. And it wasn't yours. That was not no soulmate to you. But the problem is this person didn't want to be in the authentic self anyway. So how is you a soulmate to me and you set me up and sacrifice me? You're not no soulmate. You a traitor. You traded your whole what you came here for. We were talked about this in the beginning before we got here. But y'all act like y'all want money and you want all these so-called sleep with these different, we got to have the finest chick. We got to have the finest that. And the real woman is in your face may not be everything you thought it was by what you saw on a picture and what you saw, but you never physically met this person, but you met this person and you went left. You thought this person was to be destroyed, didn't deserve life because you've been doing it and you sold your soul to the ones that take everything from you. You worried about karma and then run around, are you mental? Mental ain't got nothing to do with it. You will be mental if you knew everything that you've been betrayed by. But you got to call justice and judgment and let Most High in the universe whoop the ass because karma's going to do it. I'm just telling you, if I tell you something and I let you know who I was, I won't feel bad when you get that karma. I won't feel bad when Most High got to whoop that ass. I'm not going to feel bad because you hard-headed. I got my ass whooped. I was doing when I first got here. Got my thumps on my head and I got up and I said no more thumps on my head. I deserve what I got coming. I deserve to be blessed. I deserve to live a comfortable life. And justice and judgment for taking it. I call my energy and my power back because it is not yours and my star and my kids' wealth back. It does not belong to you and it will not. And any entity sent to my family that try to hurt them in any way, justice and judgment, I'm not putting up with that.